to Shanikwa's Corner, baby. I'm gonna teach you about being a hoe. You wanna make some money? How you doing, baby? Well, then you come to the right place, baby. Oh, yeah? You looking for some entertainment? This is Shanikwa's Corner, baby. I'm probably gonna get all cranked up, and I'm gonna teach you how to not get caught, baby. By anybody, but for anything, cause you know you need that money. Now it's time for Hook of the Week, baby. So today's Hooker of the Week is that bitch that you all know and some of you pretend to love named Oprah fucking Winfrey. Now, she can pretend that she worked her way hard up to the top. Well, I guess she did work her way hard up to the top, if you know what I mean. Now, she is in Hollywood known as what's called the most rich lady up there. Now, she did get to the top and she's been working since, as far as I know, before I was born. And it's clear it wasn't through like investigative integrity or like any sort of actually working hard. It's just because she's always been kind of a whore. One of those like kind of whores that you feel comfortable talking to. You can sit down maybe for an evening, get yourself a good experience. She's probably a very good talker, very good negotiator. Cause you've seen a show, there ain't no skill to that. Just giving away shit for free. Like that's a good business move. Like who the fuck does that? She gives shit away for free, pretends like she cares about people. She don't give a shit about you. She ain't even been grocery shopping for herself in at least 20 years. Now, she is the richest bitch in the world right now. I think she got $4 billion. That's with a B. I'm not entirely sure how she would have gotten that far because as far as I know, her book wasn't any good. Her TV show is shit. And really, her husband's just there for a prop at this point. I guess she did make some money, losing and gaining weight, which is awesome that she found a way to market that. That is a skill not a lot of people have because you can just lose the weight, let yourself go, lose the weight, let yourself go. I appreciate hustle, but it's not $8 billion worth of hustle, baby. And up next is Perfect Pricing, y'all. What we're talking about is a free neighborhood library. Now, the thing about that is, it depends on the inventory of said library because now, what you could need is like a nice friendly thing for the children so they can read the books and get the education so they end up better than on the streets. But anyway, that's some Hallmark shit. There's also the other side where it could be a collection. Maybe it's a whole neighborhood got a really weird kink, so they get like a library of collected home videos and stuff that you need to categorize and all that and keep organized like a regular librarian because it's very important. So what you do is you go maybe to like a large chain like hardware store. They got like the bird houses and stuff and the bird kits. Anyway, you get yourself a box. Basically, you get a box, a nice box, you put it on a stick it in the ground, and then you go around door to door, asking each neighbor with a little pad, take down the answers, ask them each individually whether they would prefer to have a child's library or an adult neighborhood library. Now, the thing of it is, some people might be bashful because they got the kids on the toe. They don't want to admit what kind of library they got. That's why you got the pad, baby. You just pass it over to each individual homeowner on each neighborhood, and then you get the general consensus put together, and then you can start collecting, baby. Now, if you need stuff from each neighborhood, because there will always indefinitely be like an individual that's a little shy, doesn't want to share his, home movies that maybe were shot in the promise of privacy. But that's where the magic of very cheap editing goes, baby. You can assure them that you can like black out the faces. I mean, yeah, sometimes the dead bodies are very, very recognizable, but you can only work with so much, baby. Magic don't exist in real life. Anyway, so what you do is you can scribble over the faces and then everybody's happy and everybody's got the little videos so when they get home from a stressful day at work, they can stop by, make a pickup, take it home, enjoy it with the family. Whichever side they decide to go with this library. And once again, you'll be doing an enormous service to your community and thereby increasing the happiness to everybody around, baby. this is more how much you feel personally connected to the neighborhood. Now, if you aren't rarely there, now you can charge for the materials, steal the materials, keep the money. Anyway, so what I would do is I'd charge $500, baby, because they don't know how much that shit costs. So you throw them a $500 estimate, you are good to go. Coming up next, it's Crack House Honors with me, Shanikwa, baby. Today, we're headed to another glorious, highly sought after location in the fabulous town known as the Bronx, baby. It's where everybody wants to be, or at least everybody I want to be there. So, already off to an amazing start, baby. We got a nice, flat, open area that looks like the side of the building, baby, but really, it's the entrance. That way, it's kind of like a secret little clubhouse that only certain people know about, which I gotta say, I enjoy because I like secrecy, baby. Now, this is another property which is very much like in Chicago. Now, they didn't pave over the yard, but what they did do was give you so little real estate that it's almost like you have no yard at all, baby. And that is good. That is okay with me, because as I said, I don't need no fancy designs, no fancy decorations like the fucking flamingos and shit. I don't need none of that. I'm all business. We just sit out on the porch, get all nice and cozy on the little bench thing you can sit on, the little arm or whatever. Sit all close like back in high school when you were little kids and all that. Now, some people really enjoy that. And then it's got the nice privacy edge so you can go to work even out in the open, because sometimes people like the nature. They can just sit there, reminisce how nice and fancy the yard is, and enjoy your business, baby. That way, don't even gotta get in the house. You can get your shit done, get them out of there, get your money. Nobody even had to see the inside of your house, baby. So this place has all the luxurious amenities you could possibly need from an area as luxurious as the Bronx. It's got a dishwasher that looks like it's from 1965. It's got a nice fancy sink that only has minimal damage. And it's got speakers built into the counter, baby. So while you're washing your dishes or making somebody else do it, they can have some nice, classy music to listen to. Maybe a little rap, maybe a little whatever. Anyway, they got some music, they got options, and it's got just enough counter space for you to cook up things, maybe chop some things up. Nice smooth counter space, not a lot of cracks or cuts or anything. That's for you to make, baby. That is part of your home. So it turns out the Bronx is a lot more like Chicago than you would assume, and the realtors all have the same selling strategies, and this place is no different. What they did was they told the people who were clearly hoarders before they left to just leave half the shit laying about so that anybody that moved in could have a sense of what it would be like to have people there living there, like family, like kids or whatever. It just looks like a bomb went off and everybody just left the shit just sitting where it was and they left, baby. I appreciate selling strategies such as that because I use similar strategies myself in my line of work. You know, you sit off on the corner advertising things that you may or may not have, or just let yourself go, let the customers really see what they're gonna get. I appreciate the strategy, baby. No personal hygiene required in this industry, baby. Now, there was also nice enough in this advertisement to include things like a car that you may or may not have because, you spend all that money on the crack rock. But like on the inside, it is a projection of what could be, baby. Now, if you were to choose here and nest down, you could save up the money and get this car or get one that looks similar. Because, Tyrone, he knows these people. They get cars all the time. May or may not be hot. I don't care. I get to drive around in them. That's all that matters to me, baby. I ain't gotta walk no more. They left a beautiful car in the picture. I appreciate this strategy. This is Work Woke with me, Shanikwa, baby. and I'm going to share you all my pain and suffering in the corporate world, which led me to my path of entrepreneurial freedom. Anyway, today's horror story comes from down in the valley. Now, they give off this vibe of being like this really cool, like, you know, friendly, stoner area. But apparently, they don't take too kindly, especially here in Minnesota in the Maple Grove area. They don't take too kindly to you partaking of any various sort of recreational enjoyment in the restrooms. Apparently, they give off the vibe of being a cool, stonery, druggy place, but they don't live up to it, baby. They most certainly do not. All I did was take like a gram or two of the finest cocaine in the area, chop it up on their shitty toilets. They do not maintain them. They are not of good quality. I chopped it up on their dangerous toilets, and I risked my life snorting off their shitty toilets. And they have the nerve to come at me, who's only been there for 2 days, 2 fucking days. I ain't even gonna get much money for this. Anyway, they come in, have the nerve to yell at me, baby, as if I was in the wrong. They was the one giving off all the vibes, baby. How was I supposed to know you weren't supposed to do drugs in the bathroom? What else are the bathrooms that work for? Cause with all the drugs you're consuming, you certainly ain't using them to shit, baby. This bitch Shanikwa's corner, baby. Was it as good for you as it was for me? Now, if you guys would like to support a hoe, you know, help with the weekly crack, you can go to our website. We'll have a link down below, and you can buy some merch from me, Shanikwa, and it'll be beautiful, and you guys will love it. You can wear some clothes. It's kind of the opposite of what Shanikwa usually does with the taking off of clothes. You can put some clothes on, but just know it'll go to a very good cause, and I will love you personally forever, baby. And you get a shirt, and everybody gets a fucking shirt, $12.99. I will name a rock after you and smoke it in your memory, baby. Only here on Shanikwa's Corner, baby.